Trump says Sean Combs' pardon is more difficult to do since Combs was hostile to him. When you knew someone and you were fine, President says, and then you run for office, and he made some terrible statements. Donald Trump weighed in again on rumors of a possible presidential pardon for Sean Combs. The hip-hop mogul convicted last month on 2 counts of transportation to engage in prostitution, calling him half innocent, but agreeing with a host who asked if it was more likely a no. Combs was found not guilty on July 2nd of more serious offenses against him. Yet each of the 2 counts he was found guilty of could technically land him in prison for up to 10 years when the mogul is scheduled to be sentenced on October 3rd. Legal experts, however, tell Rolling Stone they expect him to get much less. Well, he was essentially, I guess, sort of half innocent, Trump told Newsmax host Rob Finnerty Friday night. He's still in jail or something, but he was celebrating a victory. But I guess it wasn't as good of a victory. Trump and Combs have had an up-and-down relationship in the decades since they first met in the 1990s. Over the years, the real estate magnate has been spotted at a number of Combs' VIP parties and events in New York City, including the Bad Boy founders' blowout birthday bashes. Here's another spin to their on and off again friendship. Trump called Combs a good friend during a 2012 episode of The Apprentice, while Combs called Trump a friend of mine in 2015, not long after Trump launched his first campaign. But when asked about Trump in 2017, Combs told the Daily Beast, "I think that, to be honest, in 2017 that he did not really give a F about Trump." And in 2020, when Trump's first presidency ended in defeat to Joe Biden, Combs told radio host Charlemagne the God that white men like Trump need to be banished. "The number one priority is to get Trump out of office," Combs said. Now that we have heard the history back to the pardon debate with letters coming into Trump, letters have been sent to the judge about the decision to pardon Combs, as well as multiple Trump advisors still feel it would be a deeply unforced error to pardon Combs, while the administration is still embroiled in a scandal over their handling of the investigation into Jeffrey Epstein. There are also ongoing talks among survivors to send a personal letter to Trump urging him against the idea. Documents have been reviewed, a draft copy of the letter, which admonishes Combs for attempting to reclaim control and rewrite history following his conviction on prostitution charges. A pardon, the draft adds, would not be justice, but a devastating message to survivors everywhere that our lives, our pain, and our truth are still negotiable.